2014 ICAST here in Orlando rolls on, sticking close here to Livingston booth. Still talking about top waters. Everybody likes top waters. Livingston taking it a step farther with their EBS technology, sound technology, here with Stetson Blaylock from the FLW Tour. Tell us about sound with the Walking Boss here.
Well, first of all, the EBS is the electronic baitfish sound, and for me, it's a must. It gets you 4 or 5 extra bites a day, and that's huge in tournament fishing. But we've come out with a new line of baits, and they're calling it the Pro Series, and this is one of my favorites. It's the Walking Boss, and it's just a walking spook-style bait. But what's really unique with this bait and several others in the new line of baits is we're going to actually have 4 different sounds built into this bait that you can change the sounds. You start it by all 3 contact points, the hooks and the line tie. But what you do to change the sound is the front 2 will actually change the sound of the bait from the original EBS shad to an EBS crawl to a new shad sound that we put in there, and then you can also change it to silent if you want the bait to be totally silent. So it's really unique to the industry. Livingston's really going to change the game. When all this stuff is finished, it comes out on the market. It's going to be something that you're going to want to have in your tackle box. And these new baits are really, I'm looking forward to throwing them. This stuff is brand new. We've tested it quite a bit. We're getting ready to launch it, so hopefully everybody takes it well. And I think the new technology is going to be pretty outrageous.
So let me get this straight. It's almost like you can go through different sounds.
You can.
You turn the lure on.
Yes.
And then this is like a mode on a watch.
Yes.
Where you go through different, and it's got a total of 3 sounds, one of them silent.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And it's just we're not going to offer it in all of them, but almost all the new baits are going to have the 4 different sounds. Okay. And it's something new. It's really exciting to be able to change the sound of your bait. If you catch them, get them fired up on one sound, they quit biting, just change it to silent. Right. And get 2 or 3 more bites. If you want to turn it back on, fire it back up. It's gonna make it where people can have one bait and have several different sounds and not have to sit down and retie a bait with rattles, a bait with no rattles. It just makes everything a little bit simpler.
Tell me about what you would pick for line on this. I'm assuming a mono since it's a top water.
Yeah, I'll throw this on 20-pound mono. If I'm making really long cast with it, I'd probably put it on like 30-pound braid. Okay. With a 20-pound mono leader, just so you have less stretch in your line, little bit better hookup.
Okay. Want to get one thing straight with these the EBS technology that you're talking about. You don't have to activate the lure motion-wise. No. It can sit still and it's still so you can let the lure sit dead stick. Yes. A little bit and it's still making noise.
The water is what's going to activate this bait.
Okay.
When it's in the water, the new ones, as you cast the bait, it wakes it up, and then as you're walking the bait, the water contact with these hook points is what keeps the bait alive. When you lay it down on the deck, if you leave it down there long enough, it's going to go into sleep mode again, where it's totally silent. It doesn't run the battery down. When you pick it back up and make your next cast, it's going to wake the bait up.
Pretty fascinating stuff. Livingston pushing the envelope in the lure business here at ICAST.